And what up everybody, and welcome to another video of Miguel Super Gaming. And today we'll be reacting to the real Chuck E. Cheese's. Supposing it has to be scary, cause I just watched a few seconds of it and it said have you ever wondered what creators of Chuck E. Cheese were hiding? So I'm scared.
There was something the creators of Chuck E. Cheese were hiding.
That's what I was saying.
Or have you ever found something to be off about the place? Even the creepy robotic mascots that danced on stage. I didn't until I found out the truth about Chuck E. Cheese. No. It all began on the first time I had ever visited the place. I was around the age of 5 or 6, so I of course was pretty ecstatic to go. Seeing all those commercials of kids eating pizza and running around without a care in the world on arcade games and on the play structure made me almost get down on my hands and knees to plead and beg my mom to take me. After finally getting her to break, she took me. I was the happiest kid in the whole world. My mom drove me over just a few hours before evening.
Today's
so
shout out
maybe around
goes
4:30 or
so.
so. I almost knocked over the woman at the door who gave you the little stamp on your hand, running ahead of my...
Today's shout out goes to Markiplier. Markiplier, he's a good YouTuber. He has a lot of subscribers, but shout out to him. So let's get back with the video.
Mom bursting through the doors like a maniac child. Eventually, I was stamped and literally screeching as I ran around all the games and play sets. After a bit, I stumbled on over to a game, like Whack-A-Mole but with sharks, right by the staff-only room. One shark whacking minute later, I'd won the game. Before I could squeal in success and collect my tickets, my ears caught the sound of something very strange going on near the staff-only room. I could only hear someone say, "Test 15 on mutilated rat results in angered behavior such as throwing desks and scientists at the wall." I then began to wonder what in the world they could be talking about.
That's
Maybe
creepy.
they were making a new game. Being so young, I had no idea at all what was actually going on in there. Being curious and feeling a bit interested, I pressed myself against the door and listened in as carefully as a 6-year-old could. I could hear them snapping at each other. Things like, "What are we going to do with this beast?" and "Get it away from me."
Well,
A mumbled shout poured
in the
over
fast
whoever
forward
was in there
because
and
of
replied
copyright.
with a laugh. They did to do that. I woke up slowly, my eyes feeling heavy and my body feeling
Just happened.
some weird interrogation.
What is that thing?
A tall man with a serious expression, wearing the cleanest white lab coat I'd ever seen, began walking towards me out of the blue. His voice was deep, and it was scratchy from what I could tell when he began to speak. You know, don't you? You know.
It's like trying to cover up an alien sighting.
I was a 6-year-old, half knocked out at Chuck E. Cheese, so I didn't know what they expected from me. I babbled for a second, letting my tongue function correctly. "What?" I replied dumbly, blinking hazily.
Feel bad for
He
this
grabbed my arm, making the static feeling intensify somehow. He pulled me a bit, making me whine, though I quickly shut my toddler trap when a loud banging on the door echoed throughout
Honestly,
the
I'm not
room.
gonna be doing outros no more
Naturally,
that much.
Me being so young and clueless, I screamed, thrashing around.
Too much
The
work.
man let go
You
of
need
me,
to do
snapping
cut
at
the
me to
music
shut my
and all
mouth.
that.
Forgetting about almost everything, I thrashed around some more, slipping out of my chair. I kicked my legs, going into the corner of the room. I screamed again, banging my foot against something, making a loud metal clank against my foot.
What?
I twisted around and whined down at an air vent. I kicked it again out of scared, hot anger. With another loud scream and clang, the
is he in
metal
Chuck E.
front
Cheese?
popped off. Again,
Probably.
letting out a shriek when I heard the man stomping towards me out of the noise of clawing metal and banging. I scooted inside, spitting at him. I was scared half to death. I mean, what was I doing here? Where was my mom? He swiped at me for a moment, but quickly pulled his hand back. There was another loud bang, and the man stepped back. Using my tiny little hand
And the fast forward.
I crawled back, scooting back into the vent. I had to leave. Even being so young, I knew I was in trouble. I hastily turned around with a bit of a struggle. slowly crawling down the vent. A loud, manly scream echoed through the vent, being followed by more.
What?
They were in use with the sound of grunting, terror. I got out as fast as I could.
Dude, this
a
kid's
small
lucky.
light was around the corner after a few minutes, and I stopped
In
on
case you guys are scared,
the opening of
I'm
the
just
vent
joking. We're gonna
easily
see
popped
whatever
open.
that is.
Man, they really weren't paying
The lights
attention to
just
how
turned on.
tightly they were screwed on, were they? My feet stumbled as I climbed out, but were soon trampling to where I saw my mom last. She was still there.
Huh.
With a worried expression on her face, I ran up to her, hugging her tight. My eyes were now glazed with hot, wet tears. I wanted to go home. I just wanted to go home. I whined and complained, I want to go home.
Dude.
My mom gave me a strange look. Me being oh so lovingly carried to the car. A distant whir of sirens in the distance.
Like, you said you wanted to come, but I want to go home.
And police cars pulled into the large parking lot and skidded to a halt in front of the once amazing and fun Chuck E. Cheese. My mother almost ran to the car and quickly buckled me into my car seat. A couple hours later, home and safe that night, I walked out of my room to get some water before I went to bed.
Okay.
A habit of me trying to procrastinate so I didn't have to sleep. My mother was watching the news. The reporter was talking about some kind of mutated rat coming out of Chuck E. Cheese.
Oh.
Disappearing down the alleyways.
Is that it?
So what happened to the real Chuck E. Cheese, God only knows. I will never, and I repeat, never go into any damn Chuck E. Cheese for as long as I live.
Wow. So that's gonna be it for today. Subscribe, comment, and like, and may the gaming be with you.